Bust up some suckers. Also, that little splash screen there. Supposed to get that one? We were with Quatre before. Or, Catra. I don't remember how to say this other people's name. Right. I was considering doing side quests. And then I thought to myself, wait, what am I doing? I've actually got main quest.
Let's do this.
Do this.
No, that's the wrong way.
You know, if you read Researcher Ray's name in a certain way, it's actually a beam of light that researches things. Also, it's quite interesting that Researcher Ray is talking to Associate Professor Esmer Ray. Very, very interesting. I remember seeing you yesterday. Airplane. Were you looking to speak with Professor Cronkite? He just left, sorry. Shoot, we just missed him. He does seem to be spending a lot of time outside of his lab lately. You wouldn't happen to know where he went, would you? We're looking into Callahan's disappearance. We thought he might know a thing or two about the guy. I'm not sure where he went, I'm afraid. If I had to guess, though, I think he's taking a quick break right now. There's this cafe he's taken to visiting lately. He usually heads out for a pick-me-up around this time. Oh, where is it? Well, that's the million mirror question. The owner, Willie, roams around town all throughout the day. Cafe is never in one place for long. He just packs up and goes wherever his heart guides him. Professor has his pattern down to science, though. I have no idea how he does it. Oh, that's the place we visited yesterday. I do remember the guy saying some professor type stopped by a lot. Neither Essie nor I can make sense of the cafe's movements either. Well, process of elimination it is. Then, let's start with where we saw it last. We will run into somebody who saw him pack up, and then we'll just follow the trail from there. Heard from students that he was over by the church in the artisanal district last night. It sounded like it was late enough that he would have called it a night instead of packing up and heading somewhere else. We have a lead then. We should ask if anyone in the area saw the cafe the following day. Yeah, let's head over to the church and see what's up. This is a little ridiculous. Right, first of all, who sets up a business and they're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna randomly go places. And we're just gonna hope that our customers can find us. You know, that's crazy. How do I get out of here? There we go. Alright, 1 second. His mustache is going. Today, in fact. I thought you would want to take some more time off. You still look awfully tired. Are you sure you're alright? Don't want to cause everybody more trouble than I already have. Never expected Professor Callahan to just disappear like that either. Nor did I. I was just as shocked when I learned of it this morning. The police are investigating as we speak. It has to have been a kidnapping. He would never just vanish and leave his research on the table like that. Can't believe it. I didn't want this. I hate what he did to me, but I never wanted it to end up like this. Cindy. Hey there, sorry to intrude, but you're Cindy then. Oh, you are? Right, you're the Spriggan investigating his disappearance. Now I remember. That's me, yeah. Do you need something from me? Wanted to talk to you about a job we were working on. Can we talk to you in private for a sec? Well, your name was coming up a lot when we were looking into the harassment allegations here at the Institute. I don't know about a lot. We got an anonymous tip to kick this whole thing off, so I wanted to ask, were you the whistleblower? Sorry, but no. Wait, it wasn't you. Definitely not. This is the first time I've even heard about you. But I admit, he was really starting to wear me down. Started feeling like I should just leave the Institute entirely. Sometimes I wanted his research to crash and burn. Sometimes at night I wished I would disappear. I just can't go public with this. He's such an incredible scientist, I couldn't bear to ruin his whole career over this. This person is literally ruining my life to the extent that I'm even thinking about killing myself. But I just admire the guy so much that I value his career over everything else. People are crazy. I see. I wonder who our client could have been then. Good question. He did get a couple of hints from yesterday's questioning. Let's start with those. I may be barking up the wrong tree here, but have you met a man called Astor? He's another one of my colleagues. I saw him at this morning's meeting. He was mumbling to himself throughout the meeting. It made me kind of curious. I think I heard him say they took it. If they get the evidence, he's done. That's my first time hearing his name. They took it could very well mean us taking his job off the bulletin board. You might be onto something there. Or they took something else? Could you tell us where we might find him? He mentioned that he was doing his work on a sofa today since the lab was out of the commission. Probably still somewhere in the Institute, but I couldn't tell you where specifically. Got it, thanks for the info. Please think nothing of it. I just hope the professor is okay. The harassment is one thing, but his disappearance has everyone shaken. And I hope I can bounce back from all of this. I know it's been tough on everybody while I was away. If you do find Astor, give him my regards. Ooh, sucker foo. Ooh, you. Ooh, you. You doing Lionel? Just really happy that there's a tree here. You know, it takes years for trees to grow. And this tree has probably been here for quite some time. And you know, that tree is the same as this tree. Matter of fact, I think it's just rotated. Yep, it's just rotated. That little broken branch right there. And that one. And you know what? That tree is the same as this tree. If I remember correctly, well, you know what, it's not important. Y'all don't care about any of that. This theory could simplify the equations we're using. We'll have to test that out at the lab. Or wait, no, I forgot. It's a total mess right now. I have to wait until it's cleared up. Yeah, cleared up. I needed to do the professor proud. I can't screw this up. What's up? You asked her? Cindy told us about you. And who are you, if I may ask? From Arc Ride Solutions. Guy put out a request on our bulletin board yesterday, and we're looking into their case. It's them. I wasn't expecting you to seek me out in person. I did find out you took the job, though, and that you talked to the professor directly. Saw you leaving his room yesterday. Well, that saves me the rundown. Sorry if that's not what you wanted us to do. The way you wrote the request made it sound like you just wanted him to stop instead of trying to bring legal action against him. That's right, very perceptive of you, kudos. Do you mind telling me what he said? Not at all. Hey, happy Chocobo 1. 40 stream streak. Dubs. Van provided Aster all the testimonies they had recorded the previous day. They then summarized their conversation with Professor Callahan. They didn't record. Why would they record everybody but Callahan? I had a feeling he'd do that. Completely agree his behavior was reprehensible. We tried to explain that to him, but he just wouldn't listen. Nothing worked. Of course, that's on the back burner now. Yeah, one look at this lab and you can tell how oppressive it is. I'm really worried for him. It's gotten so bad that I actually considered going public with this. It was just too much to bear. But well, not right now. I won't. His safety takes priority. Well, it's not just revenge, is it? You sound as if there's more to it. Oh, absolutely. I never met a more talented, passionate man than Professor Callahan. Ours. Who he is as a person doesn't change who he is as a scientist. One of the greatest minds of our generation. Still respect him, but all the same, I hate how he betrayed me. That's what a lot of your... Wait, hold on. Back up a bit. What do you mean betrayed? Above this abuse, above all else, Callahan betrayed my feelings. Every time I see the professor with him, it makes my blood boil. He does a bunch of work behind our backs. He goes scurrying out of town on a whim. Just why? Am I not good enough for you, Professor? Why would you toss me to the wayside like that? Sorry, I'm ranting. No, it's quite all right. Sounds like Aster had a much more complicated relationship with Professor Callahan. One guy yesterday said that some of the professor's assistants were all acting weird lately. Put that dress something. But he put that down to stress. Well, this is definitely news to us. We're working on another job, actually. They want us to try and find him. If you know anything about where he might have gone, you mind sharing with us? Oh, you're looking for him, of course. I like to think I know him pretty well, and I don't like letting him out of my sight even for a second. Could you tell us about this individual he meets with, then? I don't know his name, but I know he's not from the Institute. He doesn't dress like it anyway. He's real cushy with the professor now. I've never got a good look at his face. I only ever see him at night. Let me guess, green hair. Said he goes out of town a lot. Do you know where? Yeah, the old outdoor experiment complex. You're familiar with it, right, Katra? Right, that building on the outskirts of the canyon. That does sound weird. What on earth was he doing out there? I wish I knew. All I know is that he would head out there with that strange friend of his. I just don't understand why he's gallivanting off with some other man when he has me. Well, thanks for the info. That's a really big help. I'm glad to hear that. Please bring him back safely for me.
That's a wrap. Love to see it.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Didn't realize that was the end of that quest. Man, the people at this institute or research facility.
What do we have here?
Definitely, in my eyes, on the crazy side. You know, they care way too much about this person who is making their life absolutely miserable. What's up, Marco? Even on a slow day, I'm running all across town. Crazy to think this isn't even close to peak. Gillies says the online service is glitching out for some reason, so we're not getting as many delivery orders today. Just goes to show how many people are using it. Now that it's bugging out, the whole system's backed up. Oof. Be on your way. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, that dog looks odd. Is this the guild? Nadir said that Willie was here last night, but there's no traces left of him. I guess it only makes sense that he'd have moved by now. Hey there, you guys looking for Willie's Cafe? You could say that, yeah? I was eating at his place when he was here last night. After I finished my meal, he closed up shop and went off toward Newtown. If I had to guess, he's probably over there today. We're close to it. You can never be sure with him. Guy's a real free bird, but that's as good a guess as any. Gotcha, now that you mention it, he was over there this time yesterday, too. Sucks he doesn't stick to a schedule, but maybe he does have a pattern. We might also find people there who have seen the cafe more recently. This is our most probable lead, so I would recommend we take a look. Sounds good, let's head over to the hotel where we saw him yesterday, and then we can go from there. Thanks for the help, man. No problem. Not sure what you're tracking him down for, but best of luck regardless. Hey, Manadrian.
Let's do this.
Not expecting much, but oh well. Just how I wanted to spend my day, going on a wild goose chase on the clock. Now the food here is so good, it just sucks that it's hard to track this place down. Lucky to catch him before he moved, alright? Now I'm feeling energized. Time to get cracking. And X marks the spot. Excuse me, you got a sec? You guys were looking into those harassment claims, right? Got in touch with a friend of mine for the first time in a while. She works at the Institute. Need me to set you two up. Nah, this is something different. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. We're just looking for somebody. The roaming cafe was just around here, right? Oh, Willie's. Yes, he was parked here until, 10 minutes ago. Guess he's quicker on his feet today, for whatever reason. As soon as I got done eating, he packed up and left. I think he was headed for the artisanal district. Great, the old runaround. We sure this wild goose chase is worth it? Well, he can't have gone very far yet. Sometimes he even changes his mind and stops in his tracks. He really does go wherever his heart wanders. Oh, we know where to look. Let's catch up before he strays too far. Hey, Aeromeo. Yang, finally found you.
Katra, and that group with the Spriggan, correct? I expected you might be coming to find me soon.
Strange how the man we just so happened to casually run into twice is already doing such incredible work for the Republican Army. What? What? Yeah, he's developing weapons like those big humanoid things, right? Correct, he is quite a known figure within Marduk. Pleasure seeing you again. It's a real honor that such an esteemed professor remembers folks like us. And since you do, I imagine you've got a pretty good idea why we're here.
I do, considering your position in recent events. Professor Callahan truly has left me in quite a predicament. His ties to the instability of the Orbital Network and its distribution, as well as the Mafia, were unfortunate enough on their own. But now here you are, dragging me into it.
How do you know all that? You get all that from the CEO?
No, the logic is simple enough. One need only link the subject of his research to the timing of the city's recent dilemmas for the pieces to fall into place.
Tell us more.
There is also that vast sum of money he received from an unknown source and various inexplicable phenomena to consider. It all shares a lot in common with those perplexing incidents that have taken place across the Republic the past few months. The ones related to Almada and their ever-expanding influence. Now, am I wrong?
I'm hearing a lot of conjecture, but, you did hit the nail on the head so far.
Whoa.
I'm amazed that you could connect the dots so precisely. And we have all we
Need? Do you really?
Right, it's a researcher's duty to substantiate a working theory by accumulating proof. Any conclusion that skips over this process holds no value.
As I've so often told you, ultimately, you must arrive at your own conclusion as a fellow researcher. Though I would not be against offering you my guidance as I did when you completed Fio and Zeros. I shall be on my way then. I have much research that requires my attention.
Guy is such a pain in the butt. Here I thought he was going to be our next lead. You mind, Onias? No, I understand. Just a minute, please. Researchers don't work all on their own to find answers, right? The wisdom they gain is built on the research and papers of people who come before them.
True. I cannot deny that. And?
I was just thinking we could exchange info, make a deal. We happen to have something that pertains to those inexplicable phenomena you brought up. If you'd be open to giving us a little more of your time, I think we in that something could make it worth your while.
Oh?
You mean, is it the Genesis?
Very well then. I'm intrigued. I'd like to see this something that relates to all the incidents taking place across the Republic. This puzzle piece that appears neither to be an artifact nor the singularity from a year and a half ago. Well, where is it?
Step into my office. Wow, I see now. Analyze this device for us, Katra. Can I touch it? Yes, of course. Judging by the way it's aged, I wouldn't say it's anywhere close to being a century old, so definitely not an artifact. All these buttons and indicators make the front look obtuse at first, but it's all organized and looks to serve a clear purpose. From my perspective, it resembles more the original generation of orbments back when they were based off of clocks. It's significantly more complex than any of those, however. This here is the work of a genius. Wait, could this have been made by commendable effort? It is one of the experimental devices that my own master was involved in developing, leading to the establishment of orbment technology. One of the 8 orbment prototypes developed by Professor C. Epstein. They are called the 8 Geneses. Not aware they were still in existence. Can't believe I'm touching an orbment designed by Professor Epstein. How did you come to have something like this, Onias? Alright, but we're gonna have to stay tight-lipped on that one, even if you are connected to one of the 3 disciples. Like we said before showing it to you, we're counting on you guys to keep their existence a secret. I will be true to my word. And it does help me understand what you're doing here in Basel now. Now it's time I compensated you for what you have shown us. You wanted to know about Professor Callahan's research, correct? Yeah, we heard he was the one who developed the weaponry that's being used by Calvard at the moment. But whatever he's trying to develop right now has to do with military tech too. Are indeed correct regarding what he achieved, but he is a researcher of engineering science first and foremost. In a sense, he is currently grappling with one of that field's most difficult challenges, the realization of a certain thought experiment and the use of the physical phenomena involved as weapons. What's a thought experiment? Oh? It couldn't be. Yes. It doesn't surprise me in the least that someone from Marduk would have heard of that to which I'm referring. Of course, the existence of such weapons is purely theoretical. It is impossible to create them using modern technology, not without a discovery so groundbreaking that it would fundamentally upends what is possible. Well then, I have said all I intend to. Now I must return to work. You haven't told us anything. Hey, not following any of this. I don't believe in discussing the research of others at length publicly until it has been published. I've given you all of the information that the antique you showed me justifies. Catra will enlighten you on the rest, I'm sure. Hey, Mana Dryad. 55 stream streak. So that's where he draws the line as a researcher, huh? This is, very like him. Or are you able to pick up where he left off? Yeah. What's this thought experiment he was talking about? Can we just skip the Catra and go straight to, Rosette? You know?
I remember hearing about this from Professors Callahan and Hamilton a long time ago. About a theoretical form of tech in which the smallest units of matter would create a fusion reaction, producing a massive amount of energy. Such diabolical weapons cannot be created, but if they could, the consequences could be unthinkable. They're often referred to as nuclear weapons.
An ominous idea. I barely understand your explanation, but just hearing it sends a chill down my spine. Yeah, you could say that again. Their existence is purely theoretical. No one has ever come close to creating such a thing. The predictive simulations that Marduk has run rate their probability of being realized anytime soon as extremely low. Parallel distributed computing alone isn't going to be enough to get over that insurmountable hurdles that stand in its way. Agreed. Even if whatever was at work behind the scenes at Crossbell a year and a half ago was the one involved. Okay, come on. The thing that happened at Crossbell was... It could do that. Okay? It could definitely create nuclear weapons. Professor Callahan would know all this too, so if he really is trying, makes it even harder to guess where he could be. But we still have to find him, whatever it takes. That was a lot to take in. I'm still trying to process it all myself. I can hardly believe Professor Callahan is attempting to develop nuclear weapons. His chances of succeeding are slim to none, but we can't discount the possibility that he'll make another dangerous invention along the way. And we can't let something like that fall into Almada's hands. We'll need some clues if we want to stop them, though. And that outdoor experiment complex in the canyon is the best lead we have. If he's been frequenting that place, there's a decent chance he'll have left something incriminating behind. Well, what are we standing around here for then? Let's get our booties over there and get the jump on them. We'll bag that suckerfoo in a jiff and leave the cops, guilds, and CID's jaws on the floor. Solid course of action. We should make our way over there as soon as we are ready. Sounds like a plan. I should let my classmates know what's going on.
Gotta keep this up.
To the ouch.
Taking off now.
We are. Keep your eyes peeled.
Got it.
Thinking about it, that's the first time we ever got to drive somewhere as a group. Now that you mention it, you're right. The truck is much more comfortable now, too. What about driving to Vern? Or driving to Tharbad? Hello? Yeah, you've clearly done more than just expand the vehicle's capacity, huh? Must have spent quite a lot of time in Mira customizing it. You can tell. Yeah, the suspension is the main thing. Nope, not interested. Anyway, we came here, but almost forgot you were here last night. Wasn't that because of Rosette's? It's quite alright, I'm sure Mr. Silesian is well aware. Talking about that Marduk satellite. Yeah, I knew about it. You were the one communicating with it then. My apologies, I didn't intend to disturb your stargazing. Don't worry about it, it's bothered me before, but we need all the support we can get right now. Look, Theo and Zeros are here to help. So the Robomutt's here to hang out too. He's good for ground combat, right? Can see him being a big asset here. Oh, without a doubt. We're going to explore the canyon, Theo, and I want you to remain vigilant of our surroundings, Zeros. Understood, Catra? Our destination is the outdoor experiment complex at the other end of this road, right? That's right, but we're sure to run into monsters on the way, so be careful.
Procyon Fang.
Does he have an S-craft yet? No, he still does not have an S-craft. This is Procyon Fang.
Let's get to work.
What the cracking on that sucker?
Come on! There's still more! They're stopped now! Let's finish the job! Sucker!
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
You kicked some real tail, Catra.
Catra.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
Come on! Let's get to work!
Stay calm and deal with it.
Come on!
Oh. What's wrong? Can you not come onto the thing?
Stay calm and deal with it.
Having some difficulties coming onto the bridge?
I'm all in. Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
You did good, big guy.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
Somebody had burn. I don't know if they still have it. The answer to that question is no. Actually, hold on a sec. It gives 12 strength, so attack 1 gives 26. Go that way. Guess I haven't fought these birds yet, though. So probably murder
Let's get to work.
Come on! This is it! Close in and kick some ass! Yeah! They flinched! Come on! Yeah! They're stunned! They're stunned! This is it! I'm all in! Activate charts!
There we go.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That was flawless, Catra.
Sucker.
Get going, kiddo!
Keep it up. It's working.
Initializing drive.
My move now.
Gotcha!
I'll take you on. Activating drive. Catra!
On this!
You rewatched the start of yesterday's stream and you agree the pronoun thing was out of nowhere? But the way the others reacted to it was hilarious.
You'll pay for that.
Party!
Indubitably.
Time for them.
I didn't do very much damage at all.
Stop right there! You'll be sorry for that!
Oh, yeah, these guys got some HP.
Going all in.
Wait, what? Did I?
Make it count!
Did I boost this guy? When did I do that?
Here's our chance!
Going all in.
See, Thanatos jail.
Catra!
Nice. Moving on up.
I leveled up!
Before starting this conversation, I need to be right back. Okay. Okay. It almost felt like a jab at the whole thing with how they handled it, but would also be kind of weird for a Trails game, you guess? Wonder what they were going for with that. I wonder where they were going for it as well. I would have actually preferred it if Catra actually introduced himself. He's like, hey, I'm Catra Silesian, and you can refer to me as, you know, like, and my pronouns are he, him. I think that would have felt supernatural, and then Van could have went in and be like, you know, he could have said something disrespectful, or Aaron could have said something disrespectful, like, you know, wait, you're not a she, or something like that, and, you know, gets that whole same weirdness going on. But like, at least the pronoun part would have came across somewhat naturally, I guess, because it's a brand new character who's introducing themselves, and so it's like a decent way to broach that particular subject. But yeah, nice work, you two. Same to you, Catra. A dog of yours is a heck of a beast, huh? Yeah, he's just as tough as any military monster I've ever seen. Deal's support is proving a valuable asset in battle too. Thanks, though I wasn't the only one who made them. I had the rest of my family's help. Life was so much fun in those days. The professor was still in Basel. Yang and Essie were around. Supervisor Giscard was always there to support us, and Professor Callahan was so nice to everyone too. Catra. Professor Hamilton left the Republic roughly 2.5 years ago to assist with the environmental issues in the East, correct? Yeah, she did the right thing for the future of Zemuria, but a lot has changed for the worse here since then. She would say Yang is the greatest mind to be born since her own teacher. That's made clear with his weapons development work for the government. Now he shifted focus to some other mystery project that I'm sure will be incredible. Essie's mostly focused on developing new technology in the field of medicine now. He's always been one for getting lost in her own world. Professor Callahan was the top engineer of his generation, but he ended up getting surpassed by Professor Cronkite, which is what eventually led to our current mess. Yeah, I promised Gran I'd take care of things in her absence, but I haven't done a good job at all. I don't know how I'm gonna face her when she comes back. Sorry, I just forget I said anything. By Gran, you mean Professor Hamilton, right? Well, you try to come across as a big man, but you're just Grammy's baby boy at the end of the day, huh? I'm gonna go that far. She's family, so I care about her a lot, that's all. Chi, Yang, and Essie might not be my family by blood, but they are in every other sense. Anyway, this ain't any place to be standing around flapping our jaws. Let's move on. Flapping the jaw.
Nobody. Engaging enemy. Come on! Come on! They're stunned.
We can win right now.
Come on! They flinched. Come on! They're stunned.
Oh, that little guy coming at me. Didn't even see him. Oh, boy. Or not.
You gonna get a move on or what?
We can win right now.
Gotcha!
Oh,
Looks like
these
some good
figures
loot.
look excellent.
You did good, big guy.
Looks like a chest.
Defense. Defense. This is a very interesting back roll. Very, very interesting.
I've got.
Here goes.
I'll take it.
I'm going.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
Get to work.
What? That? Hello?
They're stunned. That's it. Falls in and kicks them ass.
What is going on?
I'll take you on. There.
Too slow. Down.
Aaron.
Sucker.
Executioner is nice.
Wow. What'd you expect? Keep your guard up.
Bring it on.
Gotcha.
A chance.
Here's our chance.
Sucker.
On next. There.
Catch ya.
A chance.
Show me what you got.
Time. All you on, yes. Going all in.
Stop right there. That's far enough. On yes.
First time.
Here goes. Add some more. Keep moving, Van. Gotcha. Stop right there.
I'm gonna need Executioner on more people. For sure.
There.
Catch ya. Here goes. There.
There.
Catch ya.
They're stunned.
No.
A chance.
Gotcha.
I won't stop here.
Going in the right direction here, aren't we? As far as I remember, yeah, I've been here before, but not many times. No reaction from it at all. Not even a little, no. We're just gonna have to keep pressing on then. Are you talking about the Genesis that you showed us earlier? Yes, we have reason to believe the Genesi are in some way connected to what's happening here. Really wish I knew a bit more about them. How did you even end up with something belonging to Professor Epstein? Well, This gave Ketra a brief summary of her background and all the crises the Genesees had caused thus far. So Professor Epstein's great-granddaughter. You know, I do remember hearing from Professor Hamilton that he had an adopted daughter who went missing. That would be my grandmother, yes. She passed when I was younger, however. Those words at the end of Professor Epstein's diaries certainly are worrying, as is all the trouble you say they've caused. Even if Professor Epstein did make them, I can't believe how much they seem to be capable of. I still don't know what they'll be used for here in Basel either. Even if we assume they are involved here, we still don't know how they'll tie into what is happening. And there doesn't seem to be a clear pattern we can deduce from all the other cases to guide us. Actually, I might as well ask, you don't think having something like that would let them develop impossible tech, right? No, it's highly unlikely. But he said, well, he didn't say that, but, you know, highly unlikely means that there's a possibility. There are exceptions, like whatever happened a year and a half ago, which I don't know much about, I'll admit. But that was a very special case. None of the technology that was used back then has been used since. Technology is almost always developed in a clear, progressive manner without any large gaps or sudden leaps. How do you explain the orbital revolution then? I believe those devices then were only used to learn how orbital phenomena worked, as well as to learn how to apply those phenomena elsewhere. They didn't create new technology from scratch so much as improve the development environment and enable it to become what it was, which in itself is a significant. Though that may be what we're dealing with. Can't create new technology out of nowhere like magic. However, if you can somehow create a development environment that defies common sense, all fallen into place now. Exactly. Sounds like we haven't got time to waste. Right. Right.
I detect treasure.
Treasure detected.
Engaging enemy! Come on!
Wait, this? It's not damage.
They're stunned!
We can win right now.
They win!
So basically, I just can't roll.
Come on!
I roll after this.
Not done yet! Come on! They're stunned now!
It's a
Let's finish the job! Come on! They clinched! I'm all in!
There we go.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That was flawless, Katra.
Get to work! Come on!
Enemy sighted. Be careful.
They clinched!
It should be safe for now.
Maybe it's delayed? Oh no, it's just delayed. Okay.
Not done yet!
Well, actually no. Maybe you can only have one projectile? Yeah, maybe you only have one projectile.
Gonna get a move on or what?
Just discipline.
Looks like some good loot.
Looty-loo. Oh wow. Why are you so low on HP? Equipment. I do not have any accessories. Let's give you something. Let's give you that thing we just got. Ooh. Ooh. When did I get that? That needs to go on you. Ooh, wow, that's... Ooh, wow, that's interesting. I bought those Proverbs of Justice, and then I got that. Just my luck. Go up by 1%. You get crit, but who was it that was? Your accuracy is at 82%. You're at 31. I think I'll leave that alone.
Huh, looks like a chest. Let's finish the job.
Come on! It's done!
Now, let's finish the job. Next.
Come on!
Good work, guys. We all in one piece? Bet we can rest there.
How relaxing.
Oop. Leave behind.
I'll give it a try. I hope you like it. It would be my pleasure. Please, help yourself.
More sorted grind. Evade twos. It's definitely worth it. Yes. Oh. Proverbs. Yeah. I need to get the straps. I didn't buy the Moshi straps. And that's at the ghetto shop selling knockoffs. I think that was in a place I'm not in right now. I have to use delivery check. I could make this. Oh, it requires 2. Is there anything I can make? I have a green pendulum. What is green pendulum? I need 2 of them for a green metal, of which I have 1 already. But what does a green metal go into? That's it. I'll make this. Okay, a little bit better. A little bit of money so that I can do some stuffs. Pricey. We're doing good on plugin. Custom. Everybody's got the slots open. I gotta give you something. Give you a heal. Aura breath. You. I don't have any low-level water stuff, so I should buy one of them. Don't have enough for that. And we'll hold off on that. Might need that.
I relax.
Alright, let's save and mark.